Yeah. So we are joined now by the Deputy President's spokesperson, Mr. Vukani. Mr. Mdee, good morning to you. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Morning.
Yeah, we really appreciate you giving us your time, because I think that certainly this is going to become a really big conversation, has already become one on social media. Just from the Deputy President's office, your understanding of really what we were looking at in that video, what took place?
Well, all I've seen is what you have seen, and what everyone else who's seen the video has seen, which seems to show a group of very heavily armed police officers dragging and beating and stomping on a man who, for all intents and purposes, is not resisting. Does not appear to be aggressive or fighting back, and may actually even be unconscious. It's a very, very disturbing video to look at, and the Deputy President, upon seeing it, was as disturbed and as shocked as everyone else who's seen the video. It's subsequently been made, we've subsequently been made aware that the people who are in the video, who are depicted behaving in this way, are actually SAPS members who were at the time attached to the Deputy President's protection detail, although they were not with him, they were not protecting him at the time. And therefore that's why we felt that we needed to say something in public to condemn that behavior, because if we did not, it might appear as if they were taking these actions in the service of the Deputy President,
yeah,
or while carrying out their duties to protect the Deputy President. I want to assure you that they were not. And the Deputy President condemns this in the strongest possible terms.
Where was the Deputy President?
He was nowhere near the scene. I can't disclose where he was, but he wasn't there.
Okay. What do we know about these officers? I mean, has there been any communication from your office with these officers to get a detail of exactly what led to that very violent scuffle that is circulating on social media?
No, we are not in a position to speak to them directly. Remember, they are SAPS members and employees. They account to the SAPS, even though their job is to protect the Deputy President. They do not. They are not employed by him, nor do they necessarily in the day-to-day performance of their duties actually accounts to him. So the Deputy President might not even know their names and personal numbers or any of that stuff. So no, we haven't had any direct contact with those members involved. We are only in contact with the SAPS management, who are the ones who have informed us as of this morning, about an hour ago, that those people were in fact attached to the Deputy President's protection detail.
Yeah. Well, now that you found out that they were attached to the Deputy President's security detail, have you reached out in any way to the victim?
As far as we are aware, that the victims have not been traced. The last information that I have on this is the statement that was issued by the SAPS, I think, last night. When the whole thing emerged, appealing to the victims to get in touch with the SAPS so that the investigation may be carried through. So I'm not aware at this point if anyone has actually come forward and claimed that it was them that were being assaulted in the video. Certainly, if and when people do come forward and the SAPS inform us who those people were, the Deputy President might want to reach out and speak to those unfortunate gentlemen. But at this point, no, we haven't been able to trace them.
Yeah, here's the real concern, though, Mr. Mdee, because there's something to be said about the video circulating and it being a touch point and a talking point in the country right now, because it was recorded and uploaded online. Do we have a problem, though, where we have SAPS members, perhaps even attached to high-ranking officials like the Deputy President, who act in this way as common practice? I mean, is that something that we need to be looking at?
I do think that it is something we need to watch out for. I think it's something we need to investigate. I do think that it's something we need to be aware of that possibility, that things like this happen regularly, away from the glare of video and cameras and social media uploads of those videos. I do suspect that, and this is usually the case with these types of things. For every video that surfaces on social media and trends on social media, there's 100 similar incidents that never see the light of day. So I do think that the SAPS should probably have a look at this sort of behavior, and if they find, and I'm not saying that it is entrenched, but if they find that it is entrenched, it's the general behavior of their members, maybe do something about this sort of thing. But yeah, the fact that this was caught on video is probably indicative of the fact that it does happen generally, but maybe is not exposed.
I think the real concern, of course, is going to be that now we can confirm that these SAPS members are linked to the Deputy President's security details. So what is it that the Deputy President's office would like to see done to really deal with these officers?
Exactly what is already happening right now. The SAPS has been very, very responsive. They were very quick in responding to the video once it surfaced. An official investigation was launched. No less a person than the National Commissioner of Police, General Fannie Masemola, has spoken and condemned this behavior and said it is not in keeping with what he expects of his officers. The Deputy President endorses that view and encourages the National Police Commissioner to leave no stone unturned to find out who the victims were and to take strong action against any members of the police force who are found to have acted outside of their powers.
Yeah, Mr. Mde, we really do appreciate your time. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Mr. Vukani Mde, of course, is the spokesperson for Deputy President Paul Mashatile.